Snakes are not my favorite animal, but there's no denying that they are beautiful in many ways. This is the closest I would like to get to a snake is making my own nails. So I am using foil, which I purchased on Amazon. I will link it down in the description box. If not this exact package, I'll find something similar for you on Amazon. Okay, so I have the 5 little sample nails there. I am going to start out by putting a base coat on every single one of those little nails, popping that in the LED UV lamp for 60 seconds. Next is the nail foil glue. You have to have a foil glue to do this kind of project. So not a super thick coat, but definitely not a thin coat. Put this in the lamp for 60 seconds and then let it set aside, I would say for 3 to 5 minutes before you start trying to put the foil on. That's a little trick I've learned. I've pulled them straight out of the lamp and tried to apply. It doesn't work. It does not work for me. I've only tried the McCart brand. Maybe other brands work differently, but in this video I am using the McCart. And right now I'm just sizing up and I'm cutting oversized because it's better to have an oversized piece than a too small piece. That's my logic. And you can see I accidentally touched it on that nail right there. You can see that little bit that came off. So I have it on the stand. These stands are not great. I'm gonna have to invent something. Look what happened. I'm gonna have to invent something better because this ain't working for me. Okay, this is not the best solution to do nails in this way. I'm using a cuticle pusher to get that product off of the paper and onto my sample nail. I do have all kinds of rubber gadgets that are specifically for this use. I prefer something much firmer, much harder, like this metal tool I'm using here. A spongy soft tip just doesn't do it for me. It's a good idea. It seems like it would work, but for me, I find that a cuticle pusher or some sort of implement that's very sturdy works better. So there were a few spots on here that were blank. They did not pick up the foil. So I'm there trying to get the foil off and onto the nail, but I'm going to go back and add some more nail foil glue and put that back in the lamp and let that set again for a few minutes off to the side. You know, this is kind of like making pancakes. You know, the first pancake's really always terrible. It's either burnt on the bottom or it's raw on the bottom. By the end of the pancakes, they're all fluffy and beautiful, perfect color. That's kind of how it is for me doing nails. So here's the next nail. And my nails here do get progressively better. That's just how it goes for me, you guys. This is really fun. Now this pattern, okay, so this pattern's good because it's very busy. And if there are mistakes, no one's gonna really see because you can, you know, just kind of cover up those problem areas and no one's gonna really notice anything. But if you were doing, for example, something with letters or numbers or a face, you know, like a design, and you missed spots, which I've done that, it looks terrible. It just looks super bad. So I try and stick to designs like this. Friendly, user-friendly, that's what I like. And like I said, this is super fun. Love doing this kind of stuff. Now this nail foil that I use does have a smell, and I have to tell you, it gives me a headache, okay? And it's not a great smell. It's not like a monomer smell at all. It's like a chemical smell. So just so you know, be careful with that if you're sensitive to headaches or anything. I'm gonna try probably a different brand of the foil gel glue to see if it smells any different, because this stuff's pretty bad. I don't like it, and I don't want my son around it, and I don't want my cats to smell it and stuff. So just be mindful about that. Now let's see, what am I doing? So this one turns out even better. Let's see. Pretty. Yeah, it's missing a little bit on the side, but I have to figure out or design or come up with a way, some way to hold the nails instead of putting them on these little stands, because they don't stay on the stand. It's a good idea somebody had to make up these stands. No offense, but it was probably a man or someone that doesn't do nails, because it just doesn't work great. So I'm actually going to work on that. So here's the last snake design. I love the colors in this. It's I don't know what kind of snake this is. If there's even a snake that's actually these colors, probably. There's some really, really beautiful snake skins out there. I don't want any genuine snake things, but I do appreciate the design and the beauty of the snake skins. Okay, now this one's missing a bit on the sides, on both sides. So again, I'm gonna go in with the glue, cure it for 60 seconds, let it sit afterwards for at least 3 minutes. Look how bad. It's so hard to pick those up. Okay, what's this? Okay, so now I'm going in with the top coat of these 2 nails. The other one's in the lamp at the moment, curing. So I'm doing these in a matte finish. They turned out really, really nice in my opinion, because I don't think snakes are shiny. I mean, it would be fine if it was a shiny finish, but they turned out really nice in the matte top coat. So here's some snaky green colors. Now, I'm a Harry Potter fan. My 2 older kids are both Slytherin. So these 2 nails that I'm doing green are very Slytherin inspired for my Harry Potter fans out there. They're actually like the exact color of Slytherin. That dark emerald green is really pretty. So even if you're not a Slytherin, you can still appreciate these colors. And this isn't really a particular method that I do. A lot of times I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, and then when I sit down to do it, I change my mind. It's as simple as that. I just change my mind, and that's fine, because this is not cured. So if I didn't like this at all and I just was disgusted by it, I could simply wipe it off. You don't need anything but something dry to wipe it off with, if you wanted to change it at this point. So I put that in the lamp in a minute. Okay, all right, all of that just went in the lamp for 60 seconds, okay? And there's the third one, it's cured now. So I'm gonna put some top coat on that one in a moment. Again, it's gonna be the matte top coat. This is really fun. You could put gems on these, you could put sparkle top coat with some bling on it. You know, your mind is your only limitation, and sometimes it's just the mood we're in that directs us to what materials we want to use, what colors we want to use, and that sort of thing. But it is National Serpents Day. Yay! I'm sure there's a museum or something somewhere where we could learn more about National Serpents Day. But I do appreciate all of God's creatures, so not going to leave the serpents out of that. So here's the top coat. It's fun. Okay, here's the second green nail. Now, there's never going to be two nails that are exactly the same. So yes, I'm using the same colors, the dark green and the lighter green, swirling them together. Yeah, but they don't look the same. They don't look the same at all. Well, I mean, kind of, but you'll see. You'll see at the end. You'll see. And just a little swirly. And I did dip that brush in some rubbing alcohol before starting this crisscross motion on the nail. And then just a quick cure for 60 seconds and a glossy top coat for both of these green swirly nails. I'm doing the gloss on those. And I think that turned out fine. Again, you can bump it up a notch and add all kinds of stuff. You know, there's so many adorable things you could add on to nails. There's the top coat. And almost done. There we go. Look at it, so pretty. So happy National Serpents Day, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment below. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.